smile from cheek to cheek. Get feeling fancy. That's where I'm gonna be. 'Cause now I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me. No, I can't hide it. There's nothing in my sleep. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am the ever joyful, energetic, running on faith, intelligent Jerry Lynn Rocho from Cape Coral, Florida. And I'm so excited for you to be joining us this evening. We want to thank you for your time in advance and thank you for supporting your beauty consultant. And I am a senior sales director with Mary Kay. But enough about me. I want to know about you. Where are you watching us from? We would love for you to put your name in the comments and tell us where you're watching from and who invited you to this event tonight. So let me set the agenda for us. You're going to hear a little bit about the company information, and then you're going to hear about some awesome products that we love. And then you're going to hear a story of inspiration and hope from our guest speaker. So let's get started with some company information.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they are always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Then, now, and always. Oh my gosh, y'all know, y'all visited once or twice. You've heard me say before, that video never gets old. It's always encouraging me to work my business. But I'm here right now to tell you about my favorite product of the day. Yes, so it is the ultimate mascara. It is wonderful. You want to use it on your lashes, of course, but you can also use them on your falsies. Yeah, for those of you that wear falsies and those of you that wear them but don't let anybody know you wear them, this is going to help them to look fuller. I am Alicia C. Sanders is my maiden name, Dickerson from Estero, Florida, and I am here tonight to pass it over to my girlfriend who's going to tell you what her favorite product of the day is. Come on in. Come on. Come on.
Hi. Hello. Good evening, everybody. My name is Hannah from Paris, Florida. So excited. My product tonight that I am sharing is actually the under eye corrector. Love this product. If you have under eye dark circles, this is the product that is going to completely conceal them. Has a peach coral undertone, which actually cancels out the blue purple under the eyes. So if you have dark circles, this is something you need in your life. It's $16 and worth every single penny.
Awesome. And we are keeping it in the eye section. It's like, the Ides of March. I know it's Ides, but we like to say the eyes of March. So we're going to keep it in the eye area, and we're going to tell you how do you remove the fabulous under eye corrector and the mascara with the oil-free eye makeup remover. Now, if you've ever heard of Mary Kay, you've probably heard of this product. It's the #1 eye makeup remover in the world, and it's oil-free. But every time I say that and shake this, people think that's oil in there. Those are actually conditioners for your lashes. So you just shake it before you use it. It removes waterproof mascara and eyeliner without a problem. So this is the safe way to remove your eye makeup. And please, ladies, take the time to remove your eye makeup every night before you go to bed. There are these little mites that live in your eyebrows and your eyelashes, and they will eat your leftover makeup, and you don't want to have an overpopulation of mites. So make sure you take care of your eye makeup, remove it. Don't give them a feast. And I know that's gross, but hopefully it will encourage you to take your eye makeup off every night before you go to bed. Now, I have the honor and privilege of introducing our beautiful guest speaker. This is Independent Future Executive Senior Cadillac Sales Director, Hannah Brunner. She began her business on April 26th of 2012. Now listen to the years, 2012. Her job prior to Mary Kay was that she was a kindergarten and first grade teacher. She debuted as an independent sales director on June 1st of 2013. Yes, just over a year later. She earned Honor Society, which is a special program for new sales directors, and Queen's Court of Sales her first year as a sales director. She's achieved Queen's Court of Sales 4 times and Queen's Court of Sharing once. She's appeared in the $300,000 Circle of Achievement. That means she led her unit to sell $300,000 in retail in 1 year. She's done that 2 times, 4 times in the $350,000 Circle of Achievement, 1 time in the $400,000 Circle of Achievement, 1 time in the $450,000 Circle of Achievement, and her highest year in the $550,000 Circle of Achievement. You guys, that's $500,000 in Mary Kay products. That's amazing. And she got a big fat diamond ring for it, which I love. She's a double star achiever, and she was the first triple star achiever for her national area, the Everhart national area. She was nominated as Miss Go Give for May of 2021. And for those of you who don't know, Miss Go Give is the highest honor you can earn in Mary Kay because it is not determined by your performance. Your peers actually nominate you for that award based on how much you help other people. So obviously she has a huge heart. She's earned 7 cars, 4 of which are the prestigious Pink Cadillac. And her highest check in 1 month, not including her sales, is $15,988. Hannah loves her life and is grateful for the Mary Kay opportunity. And she thanks God. Hold on. She thanks God, her national sales director, Ruth Everhart, and her senior sales director, Maggie Signeri. She's been married to her supportive husband, Chad, for 16 years. They have 1 daughter, Layla, who is 13, and one son, Landon, who is 10. And Hannah, those are your accolades, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being on this call today. Not only is she gorgeous on the outside, but she has such a huge heart. She's a humble leader. Like, she always wants to learn from others, but we want to know what she's doing because she's achieving so much. So thank you so much for your time tonight, and we can't wait to hear your story.
Oh, thank you so much, dear Lynn and Alicia, and thank you for this incredible opportunity. It's an honor. So welcome, everybody, and I'm just going to share my story and just a little bit about our amazing opportunities. So my story starts in April of 2012, actually a little bit before that. Like Jerry Lynn said, I used to be a kindergarten and first grade teacher. So teaching was the only thing I saw myself doing. I came from a family of educators. My mom and dad were teachers. My sister was a teacher. So I went to school for education. And after I got into education, I got my first teaching job. I realized it was not something I wanted to do for forever. And I started to, we started to have a family. I had my daughter. And around year 4 or 5, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm putting her in home daycare and I'm taking care of 18 other 5-year-olds. Like, is this what my life is going to be? And I just could not see myself doing that for like another however many years till retirement. Like, the thought of that made me want to like puke. And so I was looking into other things, and those things did not pan out. I love to work out, so I looked into personal training. Back then, I looked into virtual teaching. That was like just barely coming on the scene and becoming a thing. Now it's like a huge deal after COVID. Anyways, I kind of felt stuck. And I don't know if anyone else out there can feel like, if you're feeling stuck, it's not a good place to be when you feel stuck. And so God is good, you guys. And so around my 5th year of teaching, I had my kindergarten class, and I had a mom of one of the little boy students, and she would come in, and she was one of my volunteers. She was like a room mom in my classroom, and she was super sweet. She was about my age, and she was in and out of my classroom all the time. We kind of formed a little bit of a friendship, and around Christmas time, she gave me a couple Mary Kay products, a couple lip glosses, along with a gift card. And so she booked me to try the products. I tried the skincare. I tried the makeup. I was heavily impressed. I was very impressed with the products, and I became a client. And that was it. I never saw myself becoming, a brand ambassador or a consultant or anything like that. Just thought I'd use the products. So that was in December that she had booked me for the skincare session. And then it wasn't until late April. One day she was in my classroom, and before she left, she turned around and she goes, "I've been meaning to tell you this. I just have to tell you this." She goes, "I think you'd be so good at what I do." And I was like, "Nah, no, I would not be good at what you do." And I was like very upfront with her. And she's like, "No," she goes, "it's not what you think." I said, "I am not a salesperson. Like, I do not sell anything. Like, I can't sell ice to an Eskimo, like all the things." And she's like, "No, you need to meet me for coffee after work today." And I'm like, oh, I'm a yes person, you guys. I'm a yes person. I can't say no, right? And I didn't want to make her feel bad. So I thought, okay, I'll just go. I'll be nice. I'll listen to the business opportunity, but I am definitely not going to join. So I literally went home and told my husband, like, "Hey, I'm going to meet, Maggie. She's a volunteer in my classroom after school, at Starbucks. She's going to tell me all about Mary Kay, but don't worry, like, I'm not going to join." And he's like, "Okay, whatever." Well, 45 minutes over coffee changed my life. And when I learned all about the company and what the company stood for, and that the company was legit. She brought the Applause magazine, so I could see all of like the top earners in Mary Kay and how much they were making. I was like, okay, this is like a legit thing. This is like the real deal. And honestly, I loved everything about Mary Kay. There were so many different things I love. I love the give back, how we give back to breast cancer research and domestic violence shelters, and that they put God first, and just all the recognition and rewards that they do for women is amazing. But honestly, what really stood out to me was Maggie. I looked at her life and I just kind of reflected, after knowing her for quite a few months, her being a volunteer in my classroom. I'm like, okay, she has a free car. First of all, she doesn't have a car payment. She has a free car. Second, she makes great money. She had told me that she was actually able to quit her teaching job after 3 months of starting her Mary Kay business. And the thing that stuck out to me the most was her flexibility. She had a ton of flexibility. She was in my classroom all the time to help out, to be by her son. And that's what I wanted. I was putting my daughter in daycare and I wanted flexibility, right? To be a mom first. And so I thought, okay, if she could do this, maybe I could do this. So I took a step of faith. I was scared. And I know most people, when they hear like information about our opportunity, most women are like, oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. But then they have this little bit of fear. And let me tell you, fear almost held me back. I am so glad that I did not let fear hold me back. It's actually my second time in Mary Kay. The first time, I didn't get all this information. I like signed up on a whim, didn't go to any informational things, didn't even hear really about the company. So it was such a blessing to come in my second time. And I honestly, let me tell you about my situation when I started, okay? I was busy. And I know we're all busy. Like, I know we all have a little bit of fear. I know we're all busy, right? So I was teaching 50 plus hours a week. I had my 2-year-old at home. I became pregnant with my second child. I did the after school care program 1 day a week, and my husband's a firefighter. So every third day he is gone for a full 24 hours. So it's like single mom mode. And so I was like, okay, so I can do this though, right? And so I love that in Mary Kay, there's no quotas. There's no time frames. You literally do it on your own watch. And so I was able to work my part-time business around all of those things. And I did that for 1 school year. And within that school year, it was about 10 to 11 months, I was able to replace my teaching income. And then I promoted myself up the career path, because we could promote ourselves in Mary Kay into the leadership position and then earn my first free car. So I quit my teaching job and then I did not look back. And it's been such a blessing ever since. And, you know, there's so many things. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to be very real with you guys. You know, we have a very glamorous company, but we also have a very good, solid, heartfelt company. And I'm so grateful for the income. I make way more than I used to be able to make as a teacher, right? The sky's the limit as far as income. We make the highest percentage out there, which is 50%. I'm grateful for the free cars and being able to earn free cars, right? And having them pay for a portion of our insurance and all the things. I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for the diamonds I've earned. And, you know, I've earned a free cruise with Mary Kay, like all these glamorous things. But what I love the most is 2 things, okay? I love the flexibility, number one, because I'm a mom and now my kids are 10 and 13. And I love that I can take them to and from school. I can be a mom first. I can go on the field trip. I can run and get them when there's an emergency. There's been so many times where I've had to go get a sick kid. You know, when you're working full time, that's a lot of rigmarole you have to go through. So there's just, I can literally make my schedule around their schedule and around my husband's schedule, which you can't put a price tag on that freedom and flexibility. I love that I can work from home. I do a lot from home, but I also can go out and I can work out of the home too. So it's a blessing. And the next thing that I love and I treasure probably the most is the self-growth. Mary Kay is the best self-help like course you could ever take. And when I started Mary Kay, I didn't have like super high confidence. I was a little more shy and reserved. And I love that I was able to be immersed into a company where, you know, they recognize you, they reward you, they love on you. And it's women of faith, women of excellence, women of integrity. And I just, when you are immersed into an environment like that is so positive, you become better. And it's like iron sharpens iron, if you've ever heard that saying. And so I love that I am so not the same person that I was almost 12 years ago. And it's not that I was a bad person. I just have been sharpened to be better in my faith as a woman, as a wife, you know, as a leader. And I'm just so grateful for that. So those are the things that I love the most, definitely the flexibility and the self-growth. Now, there's a lot of women that, like I said, you know, hear this, you know, a little bit of our opportunity, or they hear the details and they're like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. But they let fear hold them back. And I'm going to tell you one thing I did so you don't make the same mistake if you're listening and watching tonight and you're thinking that you might want to do this, okay? Before I signed my agreement, I went home that night after Starbucks and I talked to my husband and he was like, oh, I don't know about this. And I didn't let that stop me though. And the one thing I did is I texted a friend, and she was a good friend of mine. And I said, hey, I said something to the extent of, I'm thinking about joining Mary Kay. If I did, would you like host a session for me or something? Because I wanted to like put my feelers out there. I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Okay. She texted me back immediately and said, nope, don't like that brand and would never use it. And I was like, dagger to the heart, right? But something in me said, don't listen to what anyone else says. And you guys, I am so glad that I didn't. And I took that step of faith because this business has changed my life for forever. And if I would have let a few things my husband said or a few things that friend said hold me back, I would not be living the life that I'm living right now. So if you need something different in your life, or you need a change, or maybe you just need extra money, this is, I truly believe, the best opportunity out there for women. So give it a shot. It's, you never know until you give it a try. Oh, I think you're muted, Alicia.
Unmute myself. Who would have ever thought you struggle with confidence? I personally would have never thought that, because I think that you just exude confidence.
Oh.
There was so much that you said that for our visitors and guests that are watching tonight, we really want you to comment so that you can hear what people have heard in your story. I heard you say freedom and flexibility. Why not have freedom and flexibility? As an educator, early ed, we can talk to kids all day, but when it comes to the adults, we kind of shy away. So I totally get that. This is the place that we grow. I thought I was good when I came into Mary Kay, but I am such a better person. And those people that knew me say the same thing. So I credit it all to people like you who I've been able to share this part of my life with. So thank you so very much. We want you guys to understand what is in store for you. There's such a surprise. Both Hannah and Jerry Lynn and myself started this business with something, but we didn't start it with, you get an opportunity to start it with. And Jerry Lynn's going to share with you because I'm excited for you. Kind of wish that I had it. But anyway, here I am.
know.
Take it
I
away,
know.
Jerry.
It's crazy. It's crazy, you guys, right now. If you're having like a, I wonder if I could do this, but I don't know if I'd want to invest. Listen, can you afford 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks? I mean, I don't even drink Starbucks coffee. How much is a coffee? It's like $5, $6,
Too much.
right?
It's more than that. It's more than $10.
If you get like a
More than
Frappuccino,
$10.
you could get 1 coffee. Instead of getting a coffee, why don't you start a Mary Kay business for $10? I keep repeating it, $10. Like, I can't believe this is real. I've been a Mary Kay beauty consultant for 22 years. They've never offered it for $10. And when I say you can start for $10, you start a true online business. You're going to get a website all maintained by Mary Kay Corporate, and you're going to get credit card processing. So you can start your business instantly for $10. And then you have 2 weeks to decide if you want to add on anything to it. So you can just dip your toe in, see what it's like. If you choose to, you can get a $45 add-on pack of samples, or you can get the $90 starter kit, which I recommend if you're going to be doing in-person appointments. You definitely need the $90 starter kit. But with the $90 starter kit, you get over $400 worth of product. I mean, it's a deal that you can't. I mean, I have no words to explain what kind of deal this is. Okay. So anyway, so you could start for just $10. So if anything that Hannah said tonight or anything in the video kind of piqued your interest, why not give it a try? She's already told you, don't let fear hold you back, right? Fear and excitement are of the same. They are emotions that have the same outcome, right? They're both having to do with the unknown. So why not be excited rather than fearful? And the 3 of us, instead of you thinking, what if I fail at this? The 3 of us would prefer that you think, what if I succeed? Whose life can I impact? How can I change the lives of my family? That's what we want you to think. We want you to think positively. And that's one of the things that we learn in Mary Kay. And my senior sales director said, yeah, do we look at the world through rose-colored glasses? We do. Why not? Why would you want to dwell on negative things? Why should we want to focus on positive things and grow ourselves to think differently and think bigger? So there are a couple things that hold women back, and that is time. And you heard Hannah say how busy her schedule is, and it's still busy with 2 kids, and her husband's still a firefighter. So that schedule hasn't really changed that much, right? Okay, 2, where will you find your customers? So we teach you in Mary Kay, your sales director is your gift with purchase that comes out of your starter kit, and we give you training. But even if you never saw your sales director, Mary Kay offers amazing computer-based training that you can do at your own pace. And we teach you to work with your circle of influence. Your circle of influence are the people that are already in your life, your friends, your family, your neighbors, your church friends, coworkers. That's where we teach you to start. And from there, you continue to grow your business. You just heard Hannah say that she was never into sales. So we're not looking for sales type. We're looking for women who want to develop a relationship with others. And so we want you to give us a letter grade this evening. Are you an A, B, or C? A means after hearing all this information, absolutely sign me up. I'm ready to take control of my future. B means buy me a cup of coffee. I have some questions and I would like some answers. Okay. So it doesn't mean you're going to sign up. It just want to hear a little bit more about it. And we can even do that virtually. You can just, if you can't get in person, if you don't live near your consultant, she can do it via Zoom or FaceTime or even just over the phone. She can answer a call for you or questions for you. And C is, I'm happy being a customer, but I'm so grateful to know this information because when I run into somebody I think would be great on my consultant's team, I'm going to refer her to my consultant. When you refer someone to your consultant who joins her team, you're going to get some free product as a gift from her to thank you for growing her team. Okay. And so I think that's everything. So make sure you put in the chat any questions that you might have. Reach out to your beauty consultant to get any products that you saw tonight that you might be interested in. And Hannah, thank you so very much for sharing your story with us. You're a beautiful woman inside and out, and we're so blessed to have you.
Thank you for having me.